Hi guys. I kind of noticed, thanks to one of you alerting me, that I haven't covered the material necessary for you to do the homework. Oops, sorry, my bad. I need to explain this Tabasco thing, what it is, uh, and get you ready to use it. It's the tool, the main tool you use to do the analysis of the newspaper ad. Okay, so I threw together a couple of slides I usually use when I launch this concept, and I'm recording this lecture over it. I hope it will give you what you need to do the homework. So the overall kind of concept of what we're doing here is reverse engineering. You guys know what that is? I would ask that in class, and I'd see a lot of hands up, I'm sure. So it's basically the idea of taking a finished object of some kind and looking at it, taking it apart, sniffing it, smelling it, touching it, whatever, and figuring out how it was made. What are the ingredients? Okay, it's sort of like if you guys cook, some of you cook, like if you tasted your best friend's new chili recipe, right? And you would use your taste buds and you would look at it and sort of see what was in it and taste what was in it. And this much cinnamon, this much oregano. I mean, you're using sweet sausage rather than hamburger meat. And from just looking at it and tasting it, you would be able to reverse engineer the recipe or the plan that went into making the chili. Okay, so this is the definition of reverse engineering from Wikipedia. Okay, and a little example beyond the chili is there's something a little more complex in terms of a finished product. This is a suspension bridge. I'm not sure where this is. I don't know if it's China in the one of the huge rivers, the Yangtze, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, an engineer, just like a cook, you need to be a cook to analyze the chili. An engineer, you have to have that kind of background to be able to figure out what the plan was to build this bridge. And you'd have to know a little bit more about the situation, like the water temperature and the current strength and wind and how many vehicles are going to be on it, what's the maximum load. So there'd be some things you'd also need to know to be able to really accurately reverse engineer it. And then you'd be able to figure out the plan. I mean, how deep do they have to sink the pilings below the main suspension pieces there? I mean, how thick are the cables? Dot dot dot. Reverse engineering, looking at the finished product, applying some knowledge and some smarts, and figuring out how did they build it? What was the plan? So this is so there. That's some of the things that go into kind of a simple bridge. So this messy slide, for which I apologize, I'm going to try to clean it up. This thing always has a mind of its own, this little slide. Let me get rid of that. Come on, little critters. There we go. This is the template for what is called a copy strategy. Okay, and a copy strategy is the plan to make an ad. So any good client or advertising agency for any product or service that they're advertising is going to have a copy strategy. Some people call it the creative brief, although it's a little more permanent than a creative brief. The copy strategy doesn't change. Okay, this is Procter & Gamble's copy strategy template that I stole. My first job out of graduate school was as an account executive at an agency. I worked on Procter & Gamble business. Procter & Gamble is, in my view, the smartest marketers in the world. And one proof of that is all the #1 brands they have. Just look it up. Proctor's with an E. By the way, so this is the template, and you see it's Tabasco on the side there. It's a somewhat clumsy acronym, I will admit, to try to help you remember the elements of the copy strategy. And the elements are target, who are we talking to? Everything starts with the customer, right? Benefit is, what does this product do for you? Why do you buy it? What does it give you? What do you get from it? Support is the S, and that is proof that you will actually get the benefit. Brand character is the personality of the product as shown in the ad that you're reverse engineering. Here, I just want a few adjectives, but I want some pithy kinds of adjectives, that are motivating and that have some color to them. Call to action is the first C in Tabasco. It's the literally, does the ad ask you to do something, like go to a website, go to a store, etc. Lots of ads do not have a call to action, by the way, but every ad should have the first four elements: target, benefit, support, and brand character. And then the final element is the O for offer, and this is a special incentive to act now. This is a reward that you get, a special reward. If you call and order, go on the site and order, you get a discount, you get a gift of purchase. It's usually a financial incentive, kind of a short-term financial incentive to act now. Now, if we were to apply this template, this Tabasco, to this print ad, how would we do it? And this is basically what I'm asking you to do with this assignment for this week of looking at a newspaper ad. So who is the target for this? Now, one clue is the fact that it appeared in People magazine, which skews towards moms. And I'm telling you People magazine. And so you, with your newspaper ad, who reads the newspaper? Who reads that section where you see the ad? That'll give you a clue. The media choice is a good clue. But other than that, who would be interested in this product, do you think? So you're reverse engineering. You're looking at the ad. If it shows people in it, probably the people they're showing are the target. Spokesman, for instance, that would be the target demo. So I'm going to say the target for this is moms with kids who like to cook. Then I look at the benefit. Now the benefit here, we're jumping ahead a little bit here because I'm not quite done with the target, but the benefit is free time. Gobs of free time. That's the promise, right? And who wants free time? Well, busy people. Busy people. So I'm saying the target for this is moms with kids who cook at home, probably on a budget, because they're not ordering in all the time, and they're busy because they probably are working and they have a family, and anything that could save them time is a blessing. So that's the target. Now again, the benefit is free time. It's right here in the headline. Also implied in the benefit is that it makes cleanup easier and faster. That's what you see in the picture. And the easier and faster cleanup is a benefit, and the end benefit to that is you get more free time. What's the support? How do they prove you're going to get more free time? Well, that's the visual. You've got one side with the bargain brand, one side with Pam, and problem solution. And what they show you there is the proof you get the benefit. What is the brand character? Here. That's the first C in Tabasco, character. So I'm going to say warm and friendly because the colors in the ad are the colors of the package. And the package colors are chosen to be warm and friendly and reliable. I'm going to say the choice of the word gobs, not a word you hear every day, suggests kind of a personality or a sense of fun or a sense of humor as part of the character. So there's no call to action. It's not telling me to do anything, and there's no offer. Now, if it had a coupon, buy it by Friday and save 20%, that would be an offer. So that's how we reverse engineer an ad using the Tabasco copy strategy template, and that's what I want you to do for your assignment. Good luck.